Welcome to this vodcast edition of Everything Korean, sponsored by Bridging Culture Worldwide and Korea Business Central. This is your host, Don Southerton. Annually, I share thoughts for the new year in an executive level commentary. My purpose has been to communicate Korea-based global business culture, insights, and popular trends. Last year, the message was quite simple. It was all about the economy. 2010 will be more complex. Concerns over an economic recovery exist, but they're tempered by amazing 2009 global market gains by Korea's leading corporate groups. First, expect continued austerity. Marketing budgets and especially headcounts will initially stay the same, even though cuts in personnel early last year have left many organizations lean and understaffed to meet bolder sales goals and expectations. Why? I feel there are two reasons. The first reason is to uphold record profitability. Watch for a strengthening won against the US dollar. Second is more subjective. It's what do I have to lose by trying, and a let's see what we can achieve without adding additional staff and resources approach. In other words, there's a sentiment among some leadership to press for results, then see what unfolds, making adjustments as needed. An exception for this will be R&D, which should see more allocation of resources. Next, in the new year, expect Korea export-driven firms to push their organizations to carve out even greater market shares. Interestingly, this was an old mindset. Korea's industrial groups from the 1960s to the mid to the late 1990s strove for market share. It's all that mattered. In the wake of the 1997 IMF crisis, firms were forced to restructure, with profitability and financial controls driving operations. This year, profitability will be stressed, but so will demands to maintain and acquire higher market shares. In turn, look for bolder targets, such as number one in global sales or production versus the older top 10 and top 5 quest. Finally, expect more foreign firms to aggressively target South Korea. In other words, with Korea performing well, many global firms, once focusing on North America or European business partners, will now seek out Korean opportunities. This will unfold with global businesses looking to launch new product lines and brands in Korea, as well as international firms looking to offer their services to top Korean firms. With the latter, I expect things to get very competitive. To conclude, now more than ever, understanding the dynamics of Korea's economy, markets, and major business groups is vital. It's critical to take in consideration Korea's past and current trends. Culture, global influences, cyber communications, and a 24-hour workday add to this complexity. Bridging Culture Worldwide is dedicated to providing much-needed research, analysis, and critical thinking to provide you with the answers and the insights 24/7, 365. This is Don Southerton wishing you a happy and prosperous new year.